Let's do it. Let's go for it.
Okay. Well, Emma, thank you so much for joining me today. Can you introduce yourself, like your name, where you're located, what your passions are?
Yeah, of course. So my name is Emma. I'm located in the UK in England. Um, so I just moved from Windsor. Literally just moved this weekend, up to Shropshire. So bit of a lifestyle change for me recently. Work-wise, I just left all my job as I left the south. But I have just been certified as a level 3 sports massage therapist, which is exciting, and also just graduated from the Laptop Lifestyle Master Program. And I guess my passions are so pole fitness. So I was an instructor teaching pole fitness, and just animals and traveling, and yeah, just having a nice time generally, really.
Well, nice to meet you, and that's amazing. Well, first, it seems like you had quite a busy weekend moving, but those are really nice passions. You should totally teach me pole dancing for sure. I think
I'd
that's
love to.
amazing. That's an amazing niche, and that's an amazing interest. Um, so yeah, thank you for sharing that. And before, because you said that you just got the certificate for this program, before you can join the program, what were your struggles in life with your why do you wanted to take this route?
I think it was just about having the lifestyle freedom, the time freedom, and it digital marketing. I'd seen it on social media, like people saying about working remotely, and I thought, maybe I could do that. But I didn't really know anything about it, and it, yeah, for me, it just seems like working for someone else. Like I don't mind it. But at the same time, I was always frustrated that I'd have to trying to take time off to just match up with other people's time off so I could go away or anything like that. It was just I just found it really frustrating. Um, and yeah, I'd always seen it and thought that could be something cool, but I just didn't really have a clue really what I was doing. There wasn't really a lot of information out there. On how to do it. So yeah, I think for me, when I saw the program and just spoke to the coaches, and it just became kind of clear that this was a good program that would really help me answer all the questions I had in my head, and hopefully give me that lifestyle and time freedom that I and money freedom as well, just that I was craving so much of. So yeah.
That's great. And um, the next question I have for you is, um, what has been the most valuable part of the program for you?
The community, I think, and having the community of people that are all pretty much in the same boat as you. They all want the same things. They're all working like for different reasons, but we're all working towards the same goal. And just having that support and having the accountability partners and having the coaches to help and just make sure that what you're doing is you're on the right track. And yeah, just celebrating other people's wins as well. It's just like it feels good because you're like, well, that could be me next. So, and everyone's going to cheer for me too. So, yeah, for me, I love that. I love the community. Um, yeah, it's inspiring as well.
I'm glad that you like it. I do feel we have a great community though.
Hmm.
It's so active and people, it's like always so positive. So I think that's great.
Yeah,
And so far,
definitely.
because I know there's a lot of things coming on in your life, but so far, what has been your greatest accomplishment?
What in terms of life in general, or just
With the program.
with the program? Of course, that makes more sense. For me, just to have graduated now, I think because I had a lot going on in my life, I was a bit behind with the program, but it was always nice to have like the the people behind me, like still cheering me on to get over that it's not the finish line, obviously, but over over that step. So for me at the moment, it's just, and also as well, just finding that actually I am capable of it, because I always have my doubts about whether I'd even be able to do it. So for me, actually being able to go, oh, this is how you do it. Okay, I can do that. Like for me, that's a win in itself.
That's really nice. Um, that's really, really nice. I'm happy that you feel that, um, and that you prove yourself that you were able to do it. I think that's the most important thing. Um, Proving yourself how capable you are. That's amazing. What do you think in the beginning about investing in the program?
I think probably like with any course, I think you just have reservations about whether it's actually going to be value, and especially as you don't really know what the price is. Um, there's always that doubt and that niggle in the back of your head, like, is this like legit? Am I being scammed? Is it actually going to be worth worthwhile doing? But to be honest, I went from having it in my head that I needed something to change in my life, and sort of in that moment was when I came across the laptop lifestyle master program Instagram page, and Jet was all over my page. She was all over my feed, and I think just kind of, and even then you're like, oh, a bit like, oh yeah, is this real? Is it not real? Is it actually what it claims to be? But just from speaking with the team, I think it just became quite clear that it was something worth investing in, for sure. Um, so I think just the normal reservations about any course that you would have where you're giving your money to people. Um, but yeah, that was essentially just, would it be value for money? I think would be the biggest thing.
Okay.
Sorry, there was a lot of waffle there.
No, that's okay. Actually, I think you already answered my next question, that it was like, what did you decide in the end to join the program? But it was after meeting the team, right?
Yeah, definitely. And just talking through it, and just how like uh, the way that they came across when I was doing the initial call, and just speaking to the team on Instagram, it just kind of became clear that it was a real deal, kind of, if that makes sense. It was that going through like what the program offers, and how it's set up and things like that. I just, yeah, I just got the right vibes from it, essentially.
Okay, that's great. Well, I'm happy that you were able to feel that, to see that it was a real thing and you were able to join us. It's been great having you on board. And if someone is watching this and doesn't feel sure if it's a scam or if it's worth it, if they should try it out or not, what would you say?
I would say definitely reach out and have that initial chat to the coaches, and just speak to the team. And yeah, the like honestly, all the members in the group are just amazing. Like the community is amazing. Um, and everyone, like, if you're thinking like that digital marketing is something that you want to get into, hands down, like, this is the best team that you could be a part of. Because, as I say, coaches all amazing. They want you to win. Other group members of community, they all want you to win. We share our wins, we share our struggles, and we help each other through. And I mean, I don't know if many other courses offer that, and the amount of like knowledge that's available on the I don't even know what it's called, on the website that we have, that we're a part of. There's so much information on there. Like, anything that you're unsure of, you can just reach out and ask, and just yeah, and because it's such a practical based course, like it forces you to get that knowledge rather than just learning it, reading it, and then going, oh well, I'm not really sure what I'm doing with it. Like it encourages you to just put everything into practice and just learn as you're doing it. And yeah, for me, it's been just the kick up the backside that I need to
Mhm.
like progress in a course rather than just like learning stuff and then not putting it into practice. Like the course actually makes sure that you put it all into practice, and that in itself is like invaluable, really. I would say just do it. It's worth it.
Okay, that's great. Actually, thank you so much for sharing your experience. I'm happy that you like the fact that we are just all over you, asking if you have take actions and everything, because that's we know that that works, and I'm happy that you feel happy with the program and you were able to share your experience. So thank you so much for your time.
No, you're very welcome.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop the recording there.